Meet the Surface family, the most productive devices on the planet. Get things done with the Surface Pro 4, Surface Book, and the brand new Surface Studio. Get yours at PLuGHiTzLive.com/Microsoft.
Hey guys, Scott here with PLuGHiTz Live, part of the Tech Podcast Network. I'm here at the Klipsch booth with Petro, and we've got a whole bunch of speakers around us. You guys are one of those brands that kind of everybody knows because it feels like you've been around forever.
Yeah, this is actually our 71st year anniversary. We're the oldest American speaker brand, and we're celebrating 71 years, so we're really excited about that. And what we're standing in front of is a whole new line of what we're calling our heritage wireless products. And these are products that we've developed specifically with a nod to our history by using real wood materials, luxury handcrafted copper spun knobs and switches, but also embedding new technology that consumers would want to have in today's products. So it's a merge of the past and the future.
I love the aesthetic. It's something that you guys have always been good at, is the look of your products. But these in particular are really cool because they're a little bit like super modern and like super retro all in one. It's really cool.
Right. Well, you know, we're really tired of black plastic boxes, and I think everybody out there is. And one of the things that, you know, as the world has gone more digital and people have iPhones and these touchscreens and whatnot, people are missing the tactile, warm experience of actually interacting and using a product. And that's
I hate capacitive buttons on like speakers and stuff. I love things that move.
You want the experience when you're listening to audio, and it's so much more than sound. It's the feel, it's the touch, it's the look. You want to be able to blend it into your interior design or development, much like you would a piece of furniture. And that's why you see our booth here. It's kind of laid out like a metropolitan New York loft. Where we're not cold sterile. Of course, technology is important, so we put new tech in there, but technology is the means to the end. It's not the end itself. Yeah.
And that's where like the sound quality really comes in with a product from a company like yours. It's because the technology is a helper. It's not the thing that you're, look at our technology. No. Look at these beautiful things that sound great, and you can also Bluetooth to them.
Right. You know, being a 71-year-old American speaker manufacturer, we make all our own drivers. We're very well known for our Tractrix horns. So Klipsch is very much a horn company. In fact, if we've always said if it doesn't have a horn, it really isn't Klipsch. So, you know, those things are important to us, but of course look and feel and aesthetics are important to us as well. And we'll use whatever technology the consumer wants. Our mission is to make it sound better, to feel better, and to give the ultimate experience to the consumer.
Absolutely. So let's take a walk down the table and let's talk about what we've got here.
Sure. So what you see here are a line of heritage wireless tabletop stereo systems. And starting with the entry-level system called the Demi, which we're introducing today at the show. And this has a 1950s kind of design feel with mid-century modern legs, real wood veneer. It comes in two different finishes, a walnut and an ebony on the front face. And it has Bluetooth and aux input. So it's a nice standalone tabletop stereo system that would look great on a desk, on a credenza, pretty much anywhere, and it's got really great Klipsch sound. Stepping up from that, we have the Heritage Wireless 1. This is shipping now. And it also has Bluetooth and auxiliary input. It adds an 8-hour battery. So you can actually, if you're having a dinner party or something, you want to make this the centerpiece of your table in your kitchen, you can put it on the center of your table. It'll play for 8 hours, no problem, and then plug it back in another location. So we kind of call it semi-portable. And all these products, by the way, have our iconic Paul W. Klipsch Heritage Wireless logo on there. Of course, they also have copper knobs and switches, so you can definitely select and feel what you want to select very easily.
I'm not gonna lie. I love the copper against the wood. That's where like the classic and the modern kind of come together in a really cool way.
Yeah, well, you know, in the early 2000s, we had all our drivers copper. So we used to say if it's not copper and black, you must take it back, because all the cabinets were finished in black. And now with this new lineup and looking at, you know, materials and the desire for people to go back to a realistic tactile experience, we've blended our history of using copper with these wood finishes.
That's really cool. Now we've got some bigger ones here behind me.
Size. This is what we call the Heritage Wireless 2. So it's a little bit larger in size. It has more inputs and outputs as well. So in addition to Bluetooth and aux, we also have an optical input. We also have a phono preamp input and a USB input. So you can put this on your desk in your office, plug your computer, and listen to all your high-res files. It will do 192 24-bit decoding. And it's a 6-speaker complement in this product, so it sounds amazing as well.
So it's got a DAC built right into it. That's wonderful, especially as we're starting to see more like portable devices support digital audio out. Having a DAC built in is wonderful.
Having a DAC built in is really super important to our customers, yes.
Fantastic. And then we've got one more that's a little bigger right behind me.
Yeah, this is called the Heritage Wireless 3. This is shipping now, and frankly, the reception we've gotten on this product is so phenomenal that we're back ordered almost all the way into March now. It's crazy. So it also has your audio inputs of Bluetooth auxiliary, USB, phono preamp, so you can hook your turntable up to it, and then it adds Wi-Fi. So it's part of our Klipsch wireless multi-room audio ecosystem, and I could actually have one of these Heritage Wireless 3s in every single room of my house and listen to music from my favorite streaming source or my local collection all throughout my home. So it gives you a true wireless multi-room audio experience. This sounds amazing. It sounds phenomenal. It's got 2 mid-range drivers in the front plus a horn-loaded tweeter and 2 passive radiators on each side. So this will put out so much bass that you'll be thinking you're listening to a full-fledged stereo system. It is just amazing.
That's fantastic. I love the idea of being able to link them, to have them in different rooms and be able to play simultaneously without having to run wires everywhere. And
Yeah, you just plug it in, and the Klipsch wireless multi-room audio system supports up to 32 speakers. So if you have in a normally large house, you can do up to 32 independent zones of audio. That's one heck of a house party.
Yeah, for sure, right?
Yeah, it is.
But I know behind me we've got a more traditional looking speaker as well.
Oh, yes, we do.
Well, let's go take a look at that.
All right, great.
All right, so here we have kind of traditional looking speakers, though since they're on this table, I imagine they're not, but we do have a turntable plugged into them. So let's talk about these.
Yeah, these are the Heritage Wireless 6s. These are a pair of powered monitors bi-amplified with real walnut finish on them. Of course, it features a Tractrix horn and a 6.5-inch woofer in each speaker. And it has inputs directly for optical digital, phono preamp, of course Bluetooth, aux, and USB. This also has 192 kilohertz 24-bit DAC. So I've got these at home actually on either side of my computer, and these are playing in my office. What I really love about these is the sound quality and the fact that the grills are magnetic and removable. So they just pop on like this, or if you want to showcase the drivers, like I always love to show off the drivers, especially from something that sounds this good, you can just take the grills off and store them away if you want to. So this is shipping at the end of this month, available at retail for $7.99, and we're really, really excited to launch this product.
So that's an important topic, is price point. What are the price points on the 4 that we just looked at?
Yes, the 4 that we just looked at. So the entry-level Demi is targeted retail for $199. Stepping up to the 1, which is shipping right now, that's at $249. The 2 will be available in Q3. That's available at $349. And then the 3 is at $399. So you're on $199, $249, $299, $399. And then these are at $799.
Okay. And just out of sight here, we've got what looks like a bigger version of these speakers. Can we go take a look at those too?
Yeah, I guess I can show you these. These are something really special. Yeah, let's go.
All right, so here we have what appears to be a massive version of what we were just looking at. It's got all the copper and everything. Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah, this is also part of our Heritage Wireless line, and we're introducing these today at the show. These are called the 15s. And this is a nod back to the 1940s, 1930s in Klipsch, where we had these very nice wide format, wide baffle, large format sounding speakers in every room of the house. Now, back then, those required separate amplifiers and stacks of equipment. These are active. So the amplifier is actually in the speaker. And of course they're bi-amplified. This is real walnut wood veneer with a nice ebony stripe inlay laid down the center, a 60 by 90 dispersion Tractrix horn with a 1.5-inch tweeter, and of course a 15-inch woofer. So when we say wide baffle, these are very wide baffle, wide format. Of course you've got the controls on the top. They're wide, but they're skinny, because what we've been able to do with our specially made 15-inch drivers, we've been able to actually minimize the extrusion while maximizing the sound. Now these, because since they have an amplifier in them, of course you can hook up pretty much anything. Optical, digital, USB, it has a 192 24-bit USB DAC in it. Your phono can get hooked up directly to this because it has a phono preamp. So I got a turntable, I can hook it up. I don't have to worry about a huge rack of equipment to be able to drive these babies.
And you've got enough space right there that you could literally turntable in and you're gone.
Yeah, turntable in and you're gone. And of course they do Bluetooth, so if you want to listen to Bluetooth on these, you can. We've also taken a little bit of a swing with a mid-century modern type of design on the leg. And of course, just like you saw on the 6s, the grills on these are magnetic. So we can very easily put the grill on if you don't want to showcase the drivers. But me, you know, I always like to showcase my drivers, so I'll just take it off.
Yeah, I don't blame you, especially when, like, some speakers don't look good like this.
Yeah.
You kind of have to hide the cones, but this is obviously designed to look good in this format.
This is designed to feel good, it's designed to look good, and it's designed to sound good. These will be shipping in Q3 of this year, and let me tell you, I'm so jazzed about getting a pair to beta test, because I have one room in my house where all the furniture is going to go out, and I'm just going to have a pair of these, a turntable, and of course one of my chairs. And that's it. My dedicated listening room, it's back.
So when these do come out, what are they going to be priced at?
Well, you know, we're still working through the pricing, but we're thinking about $3,000 a pair or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Based on the size difference off the other one, that's about what I was expecting.
Yeah, you know, we've had some feedback from people saying it's a little bit too cheap for the sound. You know, we had these plugged in before the show. We really haven't tuned them yet, so we were kind of being very selective in terms of who is going to hear them at the show. But everybody so far is really jazzed about them, and I am too. And once our engineers get done with the acoustic tuning of this product, it's going to sound even more phenomenal.
Well, I can't wait to hear them in action, and thanks for taking the time to show us all these products.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much for stopping by our booth. We really appreciate your support at Klipsch, and you know, definitely come to our website, www.klipsch.com, and check out all our new products.
Well, thank you very much. For continuing CES 2017 coverage, stay tuned to PLuGHiTzLive.com.